Pity begins as a downward gaze, a feeling of looking at someone else's pain from above rather than beside them. It feels like distance wrapped in concern, a mix of sadness and separation that quickly says, "I am glad that's not me." Pity notices suffering, but it often keeps you outside of it. It moves within balance. Pity can create a subtle hierarchy. The one who is okay and the one who is broken. It doesn't always mean harm, but it can strip someone of their complexity, reducing them to what hurts. Pity is care without equality, concern without true connection. The light side of pity is recognition. At its softest, it can be the first step toward acknowledging that someone is hurting, especially when others look away. In its light, pity becomes a doorway, an early, imperfect awareness that can grow into something deeper, like empathy or compassion. The shadow side of pity appears when recognition becomes judgment, when you see someone as less capable, less whole, or less worthy because of what they're going through. When your care turns into condescension, or when you use someone else's pain to feel better about your own life. In its shadow, pity becomes superiority, a stance that reinforces distance instead of healing it. Beneath both light and shadow, pity is trying to protect your need for safety, your desire to feel secure, and the fear of being vulnerable yourself. Pity rises because something in you is uncomfortable with suffering, yours or someone else's, and it doesn't yet know how to stand close to it. To work with pity, begin by noticing when you feel above someone instead of alongside them. Ask yourself what changes when you imagine their full humanity, their strengths, their history, their dignity. Let pity soften into curiosity, then into empathy. When you meet pity with honesty instead of shame, it becomes a starting point rather than a verdict. Pity is not here to define anyone. It is here to show you where your heart is still afraid to come closer. When you honor both its light and its shadow, you learn how to move from distance to connection, from looking down at someone's pain to standing with it.